Nupur Sharma's case was taken up by the Supreme Court, citing renewed threats after the Supreme Court's unexpected and strong criticism of her. Suspended BJP leader Nupur Sharma had approached the court to halt her possible arrest and club 9 cases filed across India over her comments on Prophet Muhammad. No coercive action will be taken against Nupur Sharma till her next hearing, which is expected in August. To get more details about the hearing, we have my colleague Arvind joining us. Arvind, take us through the proceedings in court and also big relief for Nupur Sharma.
Yeah, Divya, and big relief for former BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma. The Supreme Court has ordered that there cannot be any coercive action that can be taken against Nupur Sharma for those controversial remarks. In fact, Supreme Court has granted interim protection from any of the coercive action related to this particular controversial remarks. Though 9 FIRs have been registered across the country, she wanted all those 9 FIRs to be clubbed with the investigation or with the case that has been registered by the Delhi police. So Supreme Court has issued notices to all the state governments where all the FIRs have been registered against Nupur Sharma. But very importantly, Supreme Court has granted interim protection from arrest in all those FIRs, not just in all those FIRs, but also in the new FIRs that are to be registered. If any new FIR is registered against Nupur Sharma for those controversial remarks, even in that particular FIR case, she cannot be arrested. So a blanket interim protection has been granted by the Supreme Court. Also, very importantly, Supreme Court has issued notices on a plea asking for clubbing of all the FIRs with the Delhi police case.
Right, the court saying need to protect Nupur Sharma's life and her liberty, Arvind.
Yeah, Divya, that has been the main ground on which Nupur Sharma has moved Supreme Court, saying that almost 9 FIRs have been registered in Delhi and also in Kolkata, also in Maharashtra, also in Andhra Pradesh. And she also told Supreme Court that she has been receiving constant death threats, and that's why it's time for Supreme Court to intervene in this particular case, and that's why Supreme Court has rightly granted interim protection from arrest for Nupur Sharma and also issued notices to all those state governments.
Right. Thank you so much, Arvind, for joining us at this time. We also have Sukirti joining us from outside the court. Sukirti, take us through the proceedings in the court and a huge sign of relief as far as Nupur Sharma is concerned. The court saying that they need to protect her life.
Well, yes, as far as the course of this entire hearing is concerned, Advocate Maninder Singh started by pointing out that after the July 1st order of the Supreme Court, threats have only increased ever since. She faces serious threats to her life and liberty. There are people making viral videos talking about beheading her. There are people who are talking about slitting her throat. And all of this is being talked about while she is unable to seek any other legal remedies, because on July 1st, the Supreme Court had said that she was being given liberty to seek any other legal remedies, but her advocate today pointed out that she cannot seek those other legal remedies or fight these other 9 FIRs that have been filed against her across the country because of the threat that she faces to her life. And after hearing all of those arguments, the Supreme Court took cognizance of these serious life threats that she's been facing and pointed out that the order we had given earlier had left her open to seeking these remedies. She can now, it seems that it's become impossible for her to seek those remedies, and that is why it's important for us to ensure protection of her life and liberty. And that is why the Supreme Court has granted this interim protection from arrest till at least August 10th, not only in the existing FIRs, but also for any subsequent FIRs, any new FIRs that may be filed against her. The Supreme Court has also issued a notice seeking response from these various state governments where these 9 FIRs have been filed. So those responses will also have to be filed by August 10th. And in the next hearing, the Supreme Court is likely to discuss and deliberate upon the issue of whether all of these FIRs could be clubbed to one place, whether that is going to make Ms. Sharma's legal fight slightly easier, that's going to make things easier for her considering these various life threats that she faces. But definitely today's hearing is a big contrast to what happened in the Supreme Court of India on July 1st, when Ms. Sharma's plea was not only barely heard, but she was also faced with severe, harsh remarks from the top court judges who wanted her to apologize to the country and held her responsible for everything that was happening in the country post her statement on that TV news debate.
Right. Thank you.